Private equity plays a really important part in our portfolio. We believe that we can generate greater than equity market returns through our private equity portfolio by helping the businesses grow. So our approach is to capitalise on our key strengths, which is our long-term investing and flexibility. This enables us to partner with businesses to help them grow good, high-quality businesses over the long term without needing to engineer an exit in the short term. Ultimately, we want to build businesses that are capable of going offshore and competing with the world.
What I really love about private equity is growing businesses and partnering with great people to achieve great outcomes.
We typically invest in thematics where Australia has a global competitive advantage. Our four major thematics at present are energy transition, wealth, agriculture and education.
We first invested in Ampcontrol in 2005. Approximately 2 years ago, we moved to 100% control of the business. Since we moved to 100% control, we've doubled the earnings of the business.
Ampcontrol is an electrical engineering and manufacturing and service company. We manufacture for the resources, infrastructure and energy sectors. There is a massive transition going on in our electricity grid as we speak, and the demand over the next 10 years to 15 years is going to be enormous. Ampcontrol, with the support of Soul Patts, is at the forefront of that. I think what is really great about Souls is they help us set strategy and help us set where they want the business to go. And then they just stand it to the side to provide support. And that's enormous for us to have such a good, strong corporate partner.
Owning businesses privately gives us the flexibility to introduce new capital to help those businesses grow, which is a lot easier in a private landscape as opposed to the listed environment.
We've invested in agriculture because of the global competitive advantage that agriculture has in Australia and the close proximity to the growing Asian consumer.
Redland is a large-scale aggregation of horticultural assets across the country. We are vertically integrated, so we produce all of the produce on the farms. We then pack at our own packing facilities, and then we sell into export markets as well as domestically. Redland's at the forefront of cutting-edge technology in horticulture, and that's all thanks to Soul Patts backing. We've had the ability to deploy a lot of technology into the farms to improve the practices that we do, which not only increase sustainability, but they also increase productivity in the assets as well. The initial acquisitions by Soul Patts in 2019 through to 2024 have seen us grow into one of the largest fresh produce producers in the country. Agriculture is a long-term industry and nothing happens overnight, and having a partner like Soul Patts, we have the surety knowing that they're thinking much further ahead than we are. We wouldn't be able to do what we do if we didn't have a long-term investment partner like Soul Patts.
The learn to swim industry is a fragmented industry with a lot of opportunity for both organic and inorganic growth. Aquatic Achievers provides an essential service to the community. From our first acquisition in 2018, we have grown the business from 5 pools to 29 pools to the end of financial year 2024.
When Aquatic Achievers was sold to Soul Patts and the owners of Aquatic Achievers, Neil and Brenda Douglas, one thing they told me when we left a meeting with Soul Patts was, "That's them." And I asked Neil what was the reason for that. He said, "Because these guys are going to look after my business long term." They provide mentorship, they provide coaching, they provide assurance around how we are operating and running our business, in particular risk, and they give us the capital to grow our business. Every child in Australia needs to learn to swim, and there's millions of children under the age of 12 that we want to be able to help teach to swim. We've got ambitions to not only grow within Australia, but to definitely take this offshore as well. If we can lead the industry in Australia, then we can lead the industry globally.
We invested in Ironbark because it is a unique platform for growth through new product offerings and via acquisition. Our partnership with Ironbark has been extremely successful. Their professionalism in management combined with our governance and strategic assistance has enabled us to significantly grow the business since we first invested.
Ironbark Asset Management's a diversified financial services firm. We offer financial advice, we offer trustee of client financial assets, and we offer investment solutions to clients as well. So Ironbark started in 2009. We started with about $1 billion of client assets. If you fast forward 15 years, today we manage a bit over $70 billion of assets. We didn't actually talk to anybody else. It was always Soul Patts that we wanted. I truly invested in making sure that we put clients first, that we develop a strategy around that, and then that we execute on that and do it in a way that makes sure that we deliver on giving that great advice to those Australians, but equally making sure as shareholders we get a fair return back for it.
In terms of outlook for the private equity portfolio, we're seeing strong organic growth within the portfolio and we're seeing plenty of M&A opportunities. We'd really like to thank the thousands of employees that work within our portfolio companies. Without their professionalism, unique skills and tireless effort, we wouldn't be achieving the results that we are today.
There are few people in the Australian market that have that combination of our flexibility, our long-term capital and our reputation. We think this is a very powerful reason why we can continue to grow the private equity portfolio, not just around the existing investments, but also new exciting thematics. Private equity is quite difficult for the average investor to access. Through an investment in Soul Patts, we are very excited to be able to offer this asset class to our shareholders and continue to generate fantastic returns.